How's it going, guys? It's Mike here, and in today's video I'm going to teach you the basics of brush lettering. I have a lot of people asking me all the time how I get those nice thicks and thins in my brush lettering. It has less to do with the brush and a lot more to do with the technique of how you're using it. Okay, so what I'm going to teach you guys right now is how to get those thicks and thins in your brush lettering. Okay, so real quick, the pen that I like to use is the Tombow. I'm asked all the time. People are always asking me which pen I'm using on my Instagram art. It's not always the Tombow, but I would say 90% of the time when I do brush lettering, I'm using this the Tombow brush pen. I love it. I like the felt, and I like the size of the pen. It just feels good for me. I have used the Sharpie fabric pens as well. I've also used Sharpie brush pens, but this is probably my #1 go-to. All right, so the #1 thing that I had to learn when teaching myself brush lettering was the thicks and the thins of the letters. Okay, if you get these thicks and thins wrong, your letters are gonna look a little off balance, is what I would say, right? So say if I'm doing the letter A and I put the thick and the thins in the wrong spots, it looks a little off. So teach yourself that the thins and the thicks. Teach yourself the upstrokes and downstrokes of each letter. I might make a video of this in the future for the channel, so look forward to that and look for that. So an A, you would have your upstroke is here nice and thin, and then your downstroke is thick, right back to that nice thin upstroke. I usually let it go. Some people don't. My preference, I like to let it go and then come back and get that downstroke and upstroke. I like to clean it up a little bit depending on what I'm doing it for. I can clean it up. Don't feel like you guys are breaking the rules if you go back and you clean up your hand lettering. If you want to make this a little thicker, then go for it, right? If you feel like this upstroke right here wasn't, it breaks apart, go back and fill it in. Don't feel like you can't do that. So the basic rule of thumb for brush lettering is your upstrokes are going to be thin, your downstrokes are going to be real thick, okay? And the way that you get this technique, this look, is not by the angle of the brush pen. I've seen a lot of people trying to make it where it's like you're going to go your upstroke and then you got to change the angle of the brush to get the thick stroke. And that's not the truth. The truth is the pressure that you apply to the brush pen. So when you're going upstrokes, they're going to be nice and light pressure. Your downstrokes are going to be really hard pressure. You're going to push down a little bit harder. This is all going to come with memory. Okay, muscle memory. As time goes on, you're going to have that feel. You're going to know how that works, and it's just going to come natural to you. Another thing that I want to say, guys, before I end the video is your hand lettering is never going to look exactly like mine, and I don't want it to. I want you guys to find your own style. The whole purpose of this is to just teach you guys the tips and tricks and give you guys a little bit of education on how I got to where I got. It doesn't mean that you guys have to do exactly the way that I did it, okay? So again, I'm going to do the letter A. We're going to do a nice light upstroke, thick downstroke, light and thick down and up, just like that, right into the next letter. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and find me and follow me on Instagram to see some of the art that I make and some of the tips that I'm going to give you guys here on the channel in the future. Feel free as well to tag me on some of the art that you guys make, and let's go through this hand lettering journey together, all right? Thank you guys, and I'll see you guys next week.